Take 3, Nabisco. Can anybody see you this time? Can they see you purring? Can they hear you? Oh, you're so playful. You're just so playful. Can we get it? You can get the stick. Oh, I'm going to get it. Hey, Desmond. So I can see when people are coming on. I'm still not seeing likes or hearts, so I'm guessing that I can't see your comments again. But hopefully Luana is still there. I don't want to drive you guys crazy opening and shutting this over and over again. So I guess it is what it is, huh? It's just what it is. What's your girlfriend doing over there? She wants that new part of the cage. Yeah, when is she gonna get that? They've got this huge new area over here. And Gail wanted to put in some kind of a little tunnel so they could go from one cage to the other without going through the safety entrance. But that's been a week or better. Just always too many things going on. Yeah. So they'll have a big triplex when it's all done. I hope they're hearing you purring. You've got the best purr. All right, well, let's go see what they're doing over here. Please pardon my shakiness. Lots of roots in between the cages. It's the downside of having so many amazing, wonderful, shady oaks, is that there's roots everywhere. They're doing such a nice job. So like where those trees are sticking through the roof, that's what they're patching so that nobody gets hurt. They just added extra dirt over the apron here so the cats don't step on anything that'll hurt them. And they have hauled out, I don't even know how many trash cans full of leaves. Pardon?
I need more things to do.
Wow, you're finding wire all the way in that far?
Yeah.
Man.
So I'm trying to dig it out deep, so then we just cover it with dirt and it should be good.
If they hadn't done such a great job raking, we never would have found all that.
Yeah.
Out there on Gertie, you can see there's a bunch of trash cans full of sticks and grass and leaves. They also did a lot of raking out here between the cages, so that they won't have any fleas laying eggs. It's got to be ridiculously hard to dig when it's got that chain link all wrapped in the roots.
Yeah, it's putting up a good fight, but I think I got most of it.
Are you watching, Tiger Lily? Is that Tiger Lily watching from a nice, safe distance? Hey, sweetheart. Tiger Lily's one of our old bobcats. She came here in 1995. Hi. I know, you're so old. I don't have anything for you, sorry. Yeah, I didn't bring Momma Becky. It's okay. All that activity over there got you concerned that I'm going to do something? I'm not. I'm not. Tiger Lily was rescued from a fur farm, along with 22 other bobcats in 1995. The sanctuary started with the rescue of a single bobcat in 1992, and then in 1993 we rescued 56, and the next year 28, and the next year 22 in the group that Tiger Lily was in. Oh, and I see back behind her, can you see motion behind her there, right behind her tail? That's our oldest bobcat, that's Little Dove back there. And she was from that original rescue of 56 cats. She's the last sole survivor from that 93 group. I can't tell if she's eating her dinner or having a bloodsicle back there. But either way, I don't want to disturb her. Tiger Lily, are you saying you don't want me to disturb you either? Okay, I will leave. I just gotta find my golf cart. Yeah, what'd I do with that? Passing by Banshee's cage. There's Tonga acting like he's really expecting some kind of treat from Miss Becky. I think she got your order. Did you order fries with that? Who's so lucky?
He just loves his ground beef.
Indeed. Who is that? Really? Is that because you want some?
Yeah, that ain't worth that. Tell me all about it up close.
Goodness.
I know, you've turned into quite the beggar too. Haven't you? You're awful pretty. You're awful pretty. I have a picture of you in the hospital when you were peeking out from underneath your sick bed. You were ready to come back outside, weren't you? Come on, Nolly, I got you a little treat. It's the little one.
Oh, yeah. That's so yummy.
And you?
I'm not going to touch it. I'm not.
Oh,
all
I don't
yours.
see any white cat around here.
You just can't hide when you're all white. Hey, Ariel.
You want a little bite, babe? Pharaoh? Hey. Come here, babe. Pharaoh. No? Well, Ariel will come eat. You gonna come over? Why are you so slow tonight? Come on, Ariel. Hey. Come on.
What do you mean?
It looks like it's been hammered on the bottom, like it's all decorated. Ariel. I know, those people are scaring you, aren't they?
Oh.
That's why Angie won't eat either. Okay, there's a treat there for you. You gonna come eat? Huh? Little mermaid, are you gonna come eat? There you go, my love. I don't know, the white servals just love ground beef. Come here. Come on. There's a treat, look. Hey. Oh, you gonna come give me a hiss?
You just see a little tail twitching.
Oh, she wants to go in really bad. She's really scared of those people. I think that's why Angie's not eating. Too much activity. Well, hello, Mr. Rasta Man. Hello, Mr. Rasta Man.
You're on the short list for getting groomed, buddy.
That's just for you. That's just for you. Got mats on your butt, just where Apache does. Here's Little. Here's Little. Hi. Hi. You want to come eat? Come on. Come on, Little. It's okay. Come on. Where you want it at? You want it over there? It's all up to you, babes. You want it over here? You want it over here?
This is where Lakota and Sue are going to be going right next door, so that's where she was saying that all the activity was concerning the kids.
Oh, nice. Come on, hey, Little. Little, Little.
I'm walking away in case it's causing her to not come over and eat. That old cat needs to eat. Lovey, where is Thurston? I've been looking for him all day. Yeah, I've been looking for your buddy all day long. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe we can catch up with Becky and see if any of the big cats have been fed yet. I thought I saw her earlier out at Joseph, so I don't know. Can't wait to get this cage fixed. It's longer than a football field, and it's got 3 pods. Each pod is about 1,200 to 1,800 square feet, plus the long run. And it's going to be a vacation area for the smaller cats, but Gail got a wild hair up her nose to bring the roof down lower, and it's just never gotten finished. So many other projects have come ahead of it. We really need to roof that section so that we can use it. Passing by Dryden and Kelowna's enclosure. I see one of them up there. Are you watching Momma Becky? I'll watch Momma Becky, but I'm not going to be here with you, lady. That was little Kelowna, and then we're down.
Are they about finished over there?
It looked like they were gaining on it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And that's what he does to you if you try to go between that narrow spot back
Oh, that's got to be scary.
there. It is scary bobcat.
Do you like scaring the keepers? Is that fun? Do you make them jump?
Want a little bite, huh? Where's Sissy at?
She ran into the den when she saw me coming.
Oh, of course. Want a little bite? Can't eat very much. It's ivermectin tomorrow. That's why everybody only gets a golf ball tonight. Golf balls only. Golf balls only.
No, we're not feeding them golf balls. It's a unit of measurement that they use
Uh-oh. Drop the bread.
to determine how much they've fed a cat.
Did you get the red?
Are you going to come get some? I don't know. I think it'll be gone by the time you get there.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh. And he'll be done, and then he'll try to come over and get her little bite. But give him very much. Probably already done.
He is.
All right, baby girl, where'd you go? Oh,
She's back in the back.
yeah, but he's right here. Okay, scary boy.
Wah, 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 wah,
You
wah,
were quiet while you ate.
Goodness.
Because I don't want him to fight.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. Not worth it.
You already had yours, Tonga. I know.
Tonga says he didn't get anything. The Servals are the best beggars. Aren't you? Almost against my will, the bobcats have like wormed their way into my heart. I think it's probably from doing rehab. I mean, you look at that Nova or Mrs. Claus and you just... And there's my Banshee, my Apache, my Will. Will's the man. Tiger Lily. I mean, all of our bobcats.
I just
Except
love
for
how
maybe
ferocious
you,
they are.
mister. It's going to take you a little bit longer to get in my heart. Not too long, but a little bit. Till you stop growling at me.
You know she's kidding.
I know. I know. You were in from the first day, weren't you? He's like, I'm in everybody's heart. All right. So, I guess I'll go back through here. But if they're around Angie, she is not going to be. Maybe I can stick it back by her house because there's not a chance in blazes she's going to come into lockout with all that activity. But she's just not eating very much yesterday or today. And then I got Tutty Buddy. Tutty Buddy. No, Tom. No, Tom. I love you, baby. I love you, Tonga. Yeah. Oh, I know. I love you, too. I love all you babies. You're all my kids. Yeah. You're my kids. All my kids have at least 3 legs. I can't say 4 because Desi's only got 3.
They're asking for an update on Will. Have you heard anything more about him?
I haven't. I hope that they get to be back together soon because he seems to do better with her there. But I understand why they got to be separated. I mean, they've got to be able to diagnose these things.
They have a camera in his den, and Jamie has already gone in once to pull the SIM card out to look through it. But I don't know what she may have found on there, and they want to make sure that every time that SIM card fires, it's Will, not Anna.
Yeah.
We don't need to know what she's doing.
Yeah, because she runs back and forth like a crazy girl.
Hi.
Hello, love bug. Get back now. I don't like you so close to my fingers. I should have brought the stick with me, huh? I should have brought the stick. Because we don't like you so close to the fingers. No. Yeah, Ariel came in and ate hers.
Oh,
As soon
good.
as we left.
As soon as it wasn't a trap. I got some great video of Angie this morning.
You did?
Yeah, she was being not herself. Usually she wants nothing to do with me, but she's like, hello, how are
If
you?
you have fresh mint from over in front of the kitten cabana, oh, she's like a kitten.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, you just give her a sprig of fresh mint. So he got a little dab of cat food because he's got prednisone tonight. So I break the pill up and I put it in the cat food. But of course tonight it's going for the chicken. Pick that up. I saw you drop that. I saw you drop that. He's very good at picking out his pills. Aren't you, buddy?
They're pretty smart. He sure looks good.
And yeah, he does. He looks wonderful. And what's
That's
going
right.
on with
Bad cat.
Nabisco? Is he like losing his hair or getting lighter?
I think he's getting his first summer coat.
Good, because it's going to be hot as heck. God, he's getting taller and
They go through that ugly teenage, you know, they go from being this short, fat, cute, fuzzy, fluffy, and then they go this lanky, long-legged.
little scrawny.
Their fur doesn't fit them anymore.
I don't think Mrs. Claus is ever going to be that. She's going to be
Yeah.
cute forever. But Teddy, you're looking really good. You're looking smooth and silky. Might be the famotidine he's getting every night too. It's helping him keep his food down. He's such a good boy.
Whatever it is, it's working.
And he loves Anna Bobcat. I don't know why. She's a crazy girl.
She speaks to you, doesn't she?
Everybody. Anna just has to have 2 boys. Will and Kurt.
Might be able to see the camera. So Will spends most of his time in this den right here. So you can see right there one of those trail cams, and that's how we're monitoring whether or not he's having seizures. So you wait for the card to run out, and then you have to pull the card and look through it and then reset it again. There's a much more expensive version that actually sends you a email every time it takes a picture, which is great, but I think that might drive us crazy since he's in a den. And so there's going to be a lot of movement, like breathing. I wonder if she's having any luck with Angie. Hi, Breezy. Wow. Oh, I really want to get that mat off your neck. I would love to get that mat off your neck. I don't have anything, see? I have nothing. Nothing in my hands.
Look at this.
Yeah.
I made that just for you.
Becky's that food person, you know that.
I made that just for you, Angelina. Come on. Come on. Here. Come on.
And she's like, no thanks.
Do a little bit more. Huh? Push it in a little bit more.
Woo! Are you calling woo?
Hi, Angie. Hi.
Angie, you gotta eat.
I don't have nothing for you, miss. No, I don't. Miss Breezer.
You are definitely not on the skinny cat list.
She's almost on the need to be groomed.
Yeah.
Andy was peeking out of her den while the intern started walking by. And of course, Angie don't want to eat right now. Oh, worry me, old lady. When it was so cold, Gail made this nice thick bed with all these blankets and everything in it. Sure wasn't in it at all.
Really?
No, you know how it is. You make all this nice, you put the hay in, and I want to lay in this one over here. But I think that's the one with the heating pad, so
Yeah.
where she's at. She can eat. Maybe?
Hang on, guys. Charlotte's coming.
scaring my Angelique. Come on, Ange. Baby girl, you gotta eat. Don't pee on it. Looks like that's what she wants to do. Oh, you're gonna have some new neighbors, Angelie. God, I just remember Saratoga being up here. Of course, I remember Marco. Marco was a sweetheart.
She's talking about Joffrey cats from way back when.
Long time ago.
Oh, it was like. Have you haven't gotten Zeus yet?
No, I haven't gotten Zeus yet. Did Hoover eat?
Yeah.
We have this big empty area here in between Breezy and Perfection, the ocelot on the right hand side, and Anasazi and Will on the left.
2.5 pounds.
That maybe if we could haul this concrete thing out of here, we could bring the tour path in to the center here so that people could see some of these cats. Although I don't think Will would like it, so maybe not.
I told her she got a break. She didn't have to go lockout this time. There were so many people, but
They're doing a nice job in there, Linda.
I know. We have the best.
this looks good.
It does look good. Oh, look. Actually, there's a big patch of exposed wire that's like coming up. I'm going to leave it for Gail to look at because I don't know if we want to cut it back or dig it up.
Where,
but
over
it's
here?
a weird. It's a very weird.
It's by that hill. It's by the edge of this hill here.
See, like. Sure how
Oh
far
yeah,
it
look at all that
goes.
wire coming up there.
It's like
What the heck?
It's all, you know, well, we laid wire into this entire cage, so. I don't know if you could
I would bury it rather,
Just
because whatever you
this-
cut is just going to be sharp points.
just cut it down to the ground and bury it.
And I would
Just
just bury
bury
it,
it.
because
Don't cut it.
anything
Oh,
you
don't
cut's
cut it
going to
at
be
all.
sharp.
All right.
Well, we
there's a
got to
couple
get
of
that
pieces,
underneath, 'cause
like
that's a
this is
foot catcher.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. And there's some pieces here that are,
Already cut.
yeah, that are not,
Already sharp.
like here, this piece here, it sticks out.
I remember Nico being in here for a long time.
Nico!
Yeah.
In fact, you may be able to just pull the dirt from above, right where your eyes are above it. Like reach a foot forward and pull it down over the top of it.
Oh, you mean like just
Yeah,
even out the hillside here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because they
I still
had that
feel
all
like-
built up for a den on
But you
top,
know
I
what?
think.
How about one of those big rocks over there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
a good
put some
idea.
dirt on it, and then
Cover
put
'em with
those
the big
rocks
rocks
on it.
on top.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's like
You know,
double
we could get those
protection.
those concrete blocks out of Cam and Boo's cage.
Yeah, but you know what? These are
Big and
flat,
rectangular.
but these are flat and more natural.
Yeah, like there's one right there.
Yeah, and there's up there on the other side of the hill. But I do dirt first. I mean, because that's
I really want her out of the hospital Monday.
yeah. I guess I left her 6 ounces last night, and she ate it.
Yeah, we didn't see any food in the bowls. Although I didn't shake the blankets out. I'm assuming Linda looked at the blankets that they
Yeah,
pulled
she
out.
said everything was empty and everything was gone.
Yeah, there was nothing there. All right, I need a.
Is that Julie's bucket again?
Yeah, I brought it back
Oh,
out.
okay.
We have tools.
All right.
Honestly,
When they're done, all of the tools that were in here were Jamie's, so I'm going to need that back, and I'll need the bolt cutters back.
Yeah, just make sure they're all together. Last night they put them on Gail's cart.
It's like you never found them.
And Gail likes her tools, so she would confiscate them. Gail's a tool girl.
So where should I put them? Call you or?
If
drop
you just
them?
leave them out here, just don't let them get put away someplace else that I can't find them. I'll
Oh,
come
okay.
out here
You'll
and pick
come
them
out
up.
and get them. Okay. All right.
I'm loving it. Wonder if the little ocelot is out yet. Little Perfection. This is the only time of day that she ever comes out, but with all this activity, she may not. I was very, very excited that we've gotten over 100 people to make the call of the wild. Hi there! Hey, Perfection! There she is, way back there. Perfection's our last ocelot. Last one here. I'm thinking she's like 20 years old. And the good news is that there aren't that many people trading in the smaller cats anymore, and so the biggest part of the problem is the bigger cats. Excuse me. And the problem isn't so much that people buy lions and tigers as pets, it's that people will pay to have their pictures made with those guys, and they can only do that for a very short period of time, and then they often will just give them away to people, stupid people, who try to make pets out of them. And a year later, that's when they're desperate to get rid of this lion or tiger that's eating them out of house and home. So the federal bill that we just reintroduced along with all of our coalition partners last week is at bigcatact.com, bigcatact.com. And what that will do is it'll make it illegal to buy, sell, well, it'll make it illegal to possess big cats unless you already own them. And if you do, you can keep them. It's not going to take anybody's animal away, but they can't buy or breed anymore. And none of the cats in private hands are purebred, so they don't serve any kind of conservation value. So even though they will lie to you and tell you that that's why they have them, that is not the truth. And it's actually a deterrent to conservation that these captive animals are traded so broadly, because what happens is if somebody gets caught with a tiger skin or tiger teeth, then all they have to do is say it was their pet tiger, and there's nothing law enforcement can do to determine whether or not it was a pet tiger or a tiger poached from the wild. So to save the tiger in the wild, the very first thing we have to do is end the private possession of these cats. And I was, like I said earlier, I was really, really happy that we've had 100 people now make the call of the wild. And the way the call of the wild works, if you go to bigcatact.com, hey Anasazi, I saw you peeking over here. I saw you. If you go to bigcatact.com, there's a little form to fill in there. And when you fill it out and hit call me, what it does is it actually looks up your legislator based on your address, and you have to be a U.S. citizen, but it will look them up and call them and patch you through. So you don't even have to look up the number or anything. It's all done automatically for you. All you have to be ready to say is, please ask your boss to co-sponsor the Big Cat Public Safety Act. That's it. It's really, really easy. And I'm so surprised that so many people are really, really nervous about making that call. Everybody who's made the call is like, it was so easy. They're like, I want to do it again. But getting them to make that first call is a challenge. And if you haven't made one yet, maybe it's a challenge for you, but I can assure you it's worth it, because these guys don't belong in cages. No, you don't belong in a cage. So please, 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 please go to bigcatact.com. Follow the directions there. As soon as you hit call me, just be ready to say, please ask your boss to co-sponsor the Big Cat Public Safety Act. And it's on the weekend right now, so there's nobody there. You're just going to leave a message on a voicemail. That's not scary. And once you complete the action the first time, then all of your information is saved in there, and you can do it over and over and over again. You don't have to type it all in, which is really cool. And I would be calling them every single week until they co-sponsor the bill. Are you purring? Are you purring, Miss Claus? Were you purring because you thought you might grab my camera? That seemed like something fun to do? You and your little twitchy tail. And then, if you go to tigerrescue.org, there is a map that after you make the call of the wild, it drops a pin for your state, and if you completed the process, it'll actually post your first name down at the bottom so I can see who's actually making the call. And that's really cool. I love being able to shout out to you guys on my personal Facebook page for doing that for the cats. It's the most important thing any of us could do for the cats, is to get this bill passed this year so that there aren't more cats being bred for life in prison. There's Nabisco up there in on the bridge. You see him? He's waiting for me to be not paying attention, and then he's going to come pounce on my head, I'm sure. You want to say bye to everybody? Say bye-bye, Miss Claus. Bye-bye. So for the 100 of you who did make that call today, thank you so very much. Well, today and yesterday. And for everybody who's going to make that call, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. It's your chance to really make a difference with your life, and to say that you were part of the whole thing that actually saves the tiger. Keisha Tiger is locked in her feeding lockout while they get the tunnel unlocked. Yeah, they're getting it right now, girlfriend. Right now. And for those of you who are new, Keisha does not have a tail, and she's missing part of her ear because the place that we rescued her from had her housed next to lions that tore them off. We've got all the tunnels up. Everybody's doing their double checks.
My golf cart's right there. There should be hog ring pliers right on the back. In that clear plastic, or it may be sitting in a black cup right on the back.
Why did you ring it shut?
Well, that was before we put the clips and the lock on it.
Oh.
And then we haven't moved her since we did all that, so we forgot to take the hog rings off. So as we're going, oh, there's hog rings on this still.
Seems like we had that same issue last time.
Yeah.
When we were moving Priya and Gabrielle, there were hog rings all over everything. Hey, Andy, you want to say hello to everybody? I know, it's not your turn yet to go on vacation again. You just went. You're going to miss the pretty girl next door, aren't you? I know, she's so pretty. I want to go with her. Yeah, we want a vacation together. That's not happening. He's got to get fixed. Yeah. And tigers are solitary by nature. Janet, I'm so glad you love your earrings. You could do me a huge favor by going over to catrescue.biz and find those earrings. If you just type in the search bar cute paw print earrings, it'll bring it right up. And if you could review them there, that would be great, so that other people who are looking at that will know that they are amazing. In fact, I'm wearing right there. They're cute. Oh, they're so cute. And right now they're free. All you have to do is pay shipping.
Okay. Oh, wait, let's shut.
That would be terrible. She just went over to the other side of her cage and said, no, no thank you. Are you ready, Keisha? Are you ready? Oh, you know the drill.
Oh, she's like ready to go. All right, let me get out there. All right, do you have your radio? Okay.
Hi, baby. You ready to go
So
vacation?
Jamie's going to be on the receiving end for her.
Vacation?
Oh, thank you, Ellen.
She's like, well, that's kind of anticlimactic.
You were expecting something better, huh?
I was expecting just to get in the tunnel and run.
I was expecting to get in the tunnel and run.
You know how things go here. It's hurry up and wait. It's always hurry up and wait.
Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait.
She's like, is there something I'm supposed to do to open this door?
Say the magic word. Say the magic word.
I know, Sarah, when we paint the wire with Rust-Oleum and it turns it brown, and then you get kind of like this green growth on it, and so it's like green and brown, and it really does disappear. When you put up new wire, it's all bright and ugly, shiny metal. I hate the way it looks, but I hate
it's double galvanized and we don't have to paint it.
I just, you know, I look at those old 2x4 cages that were double galvanized, and it took like 20 years for them to get enough green on them so that they don't look so horrible.
Yep.
I guess 20 years from now it'll look fine. But we'll be out of business by then. Yes, we will. We will have ended this problem by then, I am sure. There won't be cats born for life in cages. Okay, she says she's ready. I gotta be faster than this if I want to keep up with you.
Okay, on our way.
Cats love the applause. They're so funny. All the other cats are like, I want to go, I want to go. I love vacation. Oh, she went running down through there. Stop to give Kali a hard time. Of course. She is running. So if you guys go to explore.org/bigcatrescue, you will see her come racing out into the vacation rotation from the overhead cam out there. I'm afraid there's going to be nothing more for us to see because I can't get out there as fast as she can get to the yard. But thank you for joining us. Kali, is it good to be home? It's so good to be home, huh? Yeah. Okay, this is take 2. This is Carol at Big Cat Rescue. Here with this handsome Pharaoh Serval. Because I run 2 different kinds of ad campaigns, one of them I pay for personally for everything over at catrescue.biz, and then Big Cat Rescue has its own advertising campaigns and pays for those separately. I have set our Facebook page, Big Cat Rescue, into a commercial account, but when I try to go live on Facebook, a lot of times I'm not seeing your comments. I can see that Amy Snowden Brooks just joined, and I can see there's 112 people watching Pharaoh, but I can't see what you're saying. So Luana, I just texted her. I'm hoping she's feeling good. Yeah, that didn't work. Luana has been texted to see if she can answer your questions as you're posting them, but I don't know how. Sometimes if I just keep stopping and starting, it'll actually work. So I don't know what it is that's causing that. It's really frustrating. If anybody out there knows, please email me, cat@bigcatrescue.org, cat@bigcatrescue.org. Oh, look at your butterfly. That's pretty cool. Is that your brother visiting? Your brother Congo, who you lost so many years ago? I just saw that the text I sent you saying my ETA was 8:45 never actually fired.
Yeah, I know, because Chuck and I were just saying, well,
Where
I wonder
is she?
where Carol is, and then I saw the party house alarm go off, and I said, well, maybe that's Carol. He goes, well, how do you know when the alarms go off? I'm like, I get notification.
I think that's so funny.
I said, but then again, it could be Afton or Jen also. So.
Actually, it was Afton. I came in right behind her.
All right, so hopefully he'll go in, but I did bring the post just in case. All right, oh, yeah, don't.
Are you going to weigh him?
Have we not?
I don't think he's been into the hospital
so we can
since.
run up and weigh him. I just don't want to take too long because JoJo's in lockout also.
So he's going to his new cage. He's not going on vacation, right?
Correct. He's going into the new cage.
Oh,
All right,
you
let's
doing
turn him
this?
around.
I don't care.
Actually, that's better if you do, because
Okay.
then I'm not all wobbly with the camera.
Okay.
And I have a pretty assistant here, the Vanna White of ropes.
So hopefully he'll be cooperative. Yeah, just kind of hold that over there. So, in case there's a little bit of a gap. All right, Barbara, go ahead. Gently, because his nose is right there. Awesome.
What used to be his
Tonga.
nose is right
Yeah,
there.
Good job.
Oh, you guys are awesome.
I've ever seen. All right, so.
I hope they all go
Brad,
that
let's
way
just
today.
hold that just a little
Yeah.
bit. Because we have to get him out for JoJo. JoJo will have to be convinced.
I'm hoping by now he's figured out it's always good.
Okay, grab on, ladies. Got it. Oh, Tonga, you're late.
Fiona, I know your name. I don't know your name.
Marissa.
Marissa.
See, this is when it pays to be short.
Alright, so set him on Gertie and we'll run him up to the hospital and weigh him. And then we'll take him to his new cage.
Woohoo! Getting a new cage. There's our universal sign that nobody lives here.
Oh yeah, we'll need blue signs today too.
Oh, identification.
Justin's getting some saw palmetto supplement for Hooper.
Okay.
It's supposed to help with prostate issues.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
homeopathic type.
I'm willing to try anything.
We'll
This is
just
not
put
live.
him and Jasmine together. She'll stop being crazy. He'll stop. What you doing? Scratching his leg.
Did she bite you?
I couldn't. At first, when I walked up, I thought they were playing. Because she was standing right next to him, but she wasn't bothering him when I got up there. He was just flipping out. She was just watching.
Where's the scratchy thing?
I have to pull him up. He's got to get IM.
Oh, okay.
He seems like really focused on his feet, so like if he'll let you touch him. See if he's got a bite.
You're so fluffy.
No, he's got the fluffers.
Look down there.
Purring.
Happy boy. Come here.
You want to squeeze him up a little bit more?
No,
Oh,
I can
okay.
grab it. He's so
You still fluffy?
fluffy. And he keeps pulling away as soon as I start to.
Should she be scratching closer to where you are? Purr, 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 purr. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
What did you get into, huh? What happened to you?
Okay, so, do you want to just do a,
Like a syringe?
syringe with a bunch of water in it?
Could we at least make it tuna fish flavored?
Bubble ones like this. Yeah, how much will that pull out? Enough to kind of flush it good?
It'll pull up
You can try it.
50 cc's.
I meant like, how much does it really pull up? You know, because of the.
Did that?
Just try it.
Fill it up, try it.
We're gonna have to lower them for this.
into that first. He's all about like, I'm just gonna take a bath and.
Did you just not want to be out in the cold tonight?
Well, but then that leaves poor little miss, you know, with all
No,
her
it's Snuggle Bunny.
Hey,
I don't think you're gonna want
hey,
to.
mister. Hey. I think we could just scruff him and shove that in his mouth.
You want some gloves?
I think you should lock the door so nobody accidentally opens it.
There's some smaller leather ones that you might be able to maneuver better. Those big ones are really hard to scruff under.
Why are you getting way back there?
Because I can't see you guys.
So you gonna squirt him?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Now he's gonna take a nap now. It would help if you would open your mouth a little bit.
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna get flush on this. More than that in there.
Okay. Did you get a yucky frog, huh? He's drinking it.
Well, you know, it's all right. I'm gonna choke you, but I want to rinse your mouth off. He's like, yeah, whatever.
You're so easygoing. You okay?
Might be those drugs.
Oh, the midazolam, yeah. Do we want to put a dry towel in there? Since all that's like soaking
No.
wet now. Or just let him be for a few minutes.
Give him a break. He's not laying in wet. It kind of stops.
Well,
right?
that's true, yeah. It's mostly just right over. Well, that spot right there is wet.
So what is the midazolam? What is it called?
Midazolam?
What does it do?
No more seizures.
Isn't that like
I think it
Valium?
just kind of. I think yeah, it has.
It's like a
seizure
Valium. It's like taking a
properties.
Valium. Just kind of calms you down, and you just kind of are like, hey, just gonna relax.
It worked really fast.
Mhm.
It'll be
that
washed.
work?
So you're gonna have to do meds twice
Oh,
a week.
Fluids work instantly. It's weird.
Just
It's
like
like
the
a TV show.
Is he all of a sudden awake?
He was like sitting up for a second.
So you'll print your label, do all your dates, put your label on the container.
I think just knocked him out.
Containers. No bad. Alright.
It's cold, huh?
Is that why it's all
So
crazy
on
under your skin?
Wednesdays.
I want one of those heaters.
You'll do Thursday, Friday,
Yeah,
and
maybe 300.
Saturday,
Maybe 300.
maybe
Just
Sunday if you want. I only did, I don't think I did enough jars to do it that way. You can try, just depends on what's left. But then on Saturday, you would do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And then on Wednesday night, we'll have them all washed up for you and in here with their names on them. And then on Wednesday night, yes, in the sense that you're not gonna have to put them in these little tiny bags and clip them all together. You're just gonna do AM and PM. What I did is I just took all the boxes for the AM and set them and then put the pills in, snapped it down, put the pills in, snapped it down, put the pills in, snapped it down. You can still just take all of their buckets for the 3 days or 4 days and put their
I don't
pills in
think
and
for
put the
Trent,
lids.
yeah.
So-
He's gonna be angry.
We have enough containers for 4 days.
4 days.
It's hard to tell because it's
Some
so
of them don't
squished,
have-
but I think
4
Like
containers
50.
because like
Mm.
Ginger and Tut are like every second or every
At least he's
other
more
day.
awake.
Ginger 3 times a week, once a day.
Right, so she only has like 2 containers.
He's probably gonna
So
pass out.
if she gets it on Tuesday, she won't get it until Thursday, so on Wednesday night.
Take 3 with Anasazi. Even if I can't hear you, at least you guys have something interesting to watch because she's being so silly. And I'm guessing maybe she's never been fixed. She lives with Will, but he's been fixed. And she's never lived with anybody who hasn't been fixed, so maybe we never actually spayed her. I have to look at her vet records here. Rah? Are you saying rah? And I'm still not seeing your comments. That's too bad. It's showing me that there's 267 live viewers. It's just not letting me see anything that you're saying. Well, I do appreciate your tolerance with all of our technical issues. Oh, you are nothing but claws, aren't you? Well, I'll talk to you. Hi, Carolyn Thompson. Even if I can't hear you guys back this morning, I wish somebody had been filming it because it was pretty hysterical. There is a mouse in the house. There's a rat in the party house. And we have been trying to catch that thing for weeks now. And so today, it sprung one of the traps and ran into the bathroom and then ran under the dryer. So I called Gail, who was at home. She was getting ready to go to Orlando. And I told her, it's under the dryer, we can get it. And so she got dressed real quick and came over, and both of us screaming like little girls every time it raced out at us. And we even got it into another have-a-heart trap, and the door wouldn't shut, and so it was like, oh man. And then it got away from us, so we don't know where it is. But it was pretty comical to see the two of us acting like a couple of schoolgirls over this mouse. And it's even funnier to see this whole array of have-a-heart traps that we've got stacked up and little tunnels and things trying to guide him into the have-a-heart traps. You would get him, wouldn't you? Yeah, maybe you just need to visit the party house. I think you would torment him. That's what I think. Gonna get him, Mrs. Claus? Are you gonna pounce him? If these two would stop being so cute, I'd go over and check on the new cats. This morning I saw Lakota up in the very tippy top of a tree as the tour was going by. I don't think they even noticed he was up there, which was his plan, no doubt. I didn't see Sue, but Catherine said she checked with a flashlight and saw her in the den. You guys have the cutest little tails. And we always wonder how you get sticks stuck in your mouth. So there's King Tut. He's a Savannah cat who is watching his neighbors. And this is what a Savannah cat really looks like. You guys may have seen, I posted a news article this morning about a story in New Jersey of a Savannah cat escaping, and that was not a Savannah cat. That was a full-blown serval. But people will call them Savannah cats to evade the bans on the wild animals, because most states, I don't know if any of the states, actually ban hybrids. They should. That would stop all of that crap, but until they do, people are gonna lie about what they have and call them hybrids, even if they are truly wild animals. Hi! Hey, Ariel! It's okay. I'm just passing through. Are you napping in the sun? I did not mean to disturb your nap. And she disappears. There's another cat napping. There's another nappy cat. It's Nala. Hey, Nala. Okay, I'm going to shut this down again, and I'm going to try it to start it for the 4th time and see if I can see your comments. But when I shut it down at the end, if you do not already subscribe to notifications, take note of the screen, because there's a button you can push as soon as I end this that will give you the opportunity to be notified whenever we go live. Hey everyone, it's Carol at Big Cat Rescue, and here comes Zabu. She's coming down the tunnel to vacation rotation. You guys can watch her from the overhead cam at explore.org/bigcatrescue, and they are trying desperately to get Cameron to follow her. Whoops! Yeah, nobody likes that road. Can he pee on everything before he gets here? Can he pee on everything? Can we go get him? No? Peeing on everything. They're throwing you lots of love, Zabu. Hey, Dale. Still waiting on Cameron. Always takes him a long time. He likes to pee on everything in Kali's cage, which is during the process of getting from his cage to the tunnel. So you guys can see a much better view of her over at explore.org/bigcatrescue. And soon she will be joined by her partner, a male lion named Cameron. Linda, he is being a slowpoke. He's made it to the door of the tunnel over there, if you guys can see Catherine and Gail. but he's not, I don't think he's in the tunnel yet. Lots of platforms to pee on. Hello, Helen from Kentucky. Hey, Brittany Mira again. I think Joseph is slower, Amy. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Thank you, Craig, for the congratulations on the rescue of the 2 bobcats from the Mobile Zoo. The owner hid the serval. We were supposed to pick up 2 bobcats and a serval, and he apparently, from what I was told, sent the cat to his vet, who he says lives in a different state, putting it outside of the reach of the Mobile Animal Control. Who knows whether or not he was telling the truth. Still no Cameron. Hey, Christina from Palm Springs. In the pen back there. Michael, we do private tours. If you go to bigcatrescue.org/tickets, you can schedule a private tour. I think just about any day that we're open. If you're asking if I do private tours, when they schedule one for me, those are like, I think, $750. But you can schedule it. Probably the best way to do that, if it's something that you'd like to do, is email me at cat@bigcatrescue.org, and you'll actually get as good or better of a tour on one of our private tours than you would with me, because usually the people who are giving the private tours are the keepers, and the cats know them, and so they know that those people are the ones that clean their cage every day and bring them food every day and enrichment. And I don't do any of those things. I don't clean cages, I don't bring food, I don't bring treats, so I'm just not nearly as special to the cats as their keepers are. So you're much better off booking one of the far cheaper keeper tours, or private tours with a keeper, than with me. Oh dear, what happened here? I'm trying to focus on her going for a swim. Apologize if that's kind of blurry and shaky, because I've got it zoomed all the way out. You can make a request for the keeper tour, but I couldn't guarantee that you could get it, because it depends on what day and how busy they are and how many people we have covering tours. Disappearing tiger.